No, but I don't have to take. No, but look, I don't have to take the position that suffering is bad at all.
Okay.
I can grant, for the sake of argument, that suffering is in all things considered good, and not just not just in all things considered good.
Well, wait. I don't even say
everything is in all things considered good.
No, I don't even take that position to say that suffering is in all. For example, if someone is suffering in hell, that in and of itself is not good. The justice
in and of
that
itself
it
is not in all
so
things
it depends
considered
on,
assessment, is it?
So I mean,
Like,
when you guys say
presumably
all
God
things considered,
yeah,
like for example, so when I
people
ask you,
suffering in
Josh,
hell is a good thing.
So when I ask you about the, that example that I gave about person A murdering person B, person C allows it to happen, person D is viewing this, they don't have all things considered. So even when you guys are making statements about all things considered, you don't have the ability because you lack the information, the data for all things to even claim all things considered. It's impossible. You cannot even invoke all things considered and make a determination because you cannot consider all things
considered bad. Do you think it's an all
I'm
things
saying you
bad?
don't have the ability. The assumption that you're making is that you have the ability to consider all things.
I'm not making that.
When are we doing that? When are we
I'm
doing
not
that?
making that.
Statement from
I'm not
your
making
mouth,
that assumption.
The statement, Josh, from your mouth to say that all things considered, it is A or B, cannot be achieved because you cannot consider all things.
I'm not claiming anything is good. Right? I'm not claiming
you
anything is
you
good.
Said it's all things considered good, is what you said.
What did I say? What did I say is all things considered good?
You said the apparent evil that's being discussed.
No, wait. What specifically?
Suffering.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I didn't say
murder,
that. Murder,
maybe even.
Yeah, I didn't say that suffering was evil. Right? I'm just saying that if you take it to be an evil in the normative sense, right, then it couldn't obtain if God exists. That's all that I'm saying.
So, like I said, if it is considered pro tanto evil in the normative sense, like I said, Jack, right? Mm-hmm. There's no basis by which you, Josh, or any other atheist can say that based upon all considerations, this is good or evil or anything for that matter.
I'm not making a judgment. I'm not making a judgment about whether anything is good or evil. I'm saying that if the Christian... No, I'm not. I'm saying that if the Christian says something is a pro tanto evil, that's inconsistent with their belief that God is all-powerful and all good, where all good is understood in the norms. That's all that I'm saying.
Yeah, but then, I mean, I've been talking to you for a long time, and I noticed that you stressed normativity, right? Mm-hmm. There's obviously a reason for it that I don't understand, even as I talk to you for how many hours and months, if not years.
Well, I'll tell you why. Mm-hmm. Because, I don't know really whether, it'd be kind of interesting to think about this. I don't even know whether anything really turns on the normativity, right? Because, and maybe Detroyer has an opinion on this. Like, if you imagine a chair-destroying machine, right? Which is to say, a machine that has the let's say it has the disposition to destroy chairs, right? And then I say, well, with respect to that disposition, it's omnipotent, right? It would just follow that there would be no chairs, right? You'd be in a world with no chairs, right? Now, I don't have to invoke any normativity there, right? So sometimes people want to say that the evils that exist, right, are not actually to be understood normatively, right? But I think you're still going to have this problem, which is that if God's goodness is taken to involve an opposition to such things existing, it wouldn't even really matter whether evil were normative there. Right? Because what actually generates the logical problem of evil isn't really even the normativity. It's the fact that good is something that's opposed to evil. Right? Just like in the chair-destroying machine, right? That property, the existence of that property is, the exercise of that property, right, is entered. The exercise of that, or the the
I-
expression of that disposition of the machine is antithetical to the continued existence of chairs, right?
There's a couple of things like when you say good as opposed to evil, you seem to view it as some sort of positive, negative type of dichotomy, right?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily, I don't know exactly what sense you're saying opposed to. If it is that sort of dichotomy, I don't agree with it.
See,
And
this is what I really wish Tom were here for this part. this is the part where he suddenly starts saying,
absence
this is the part where Tom is going to say, all of a sudden, John doesn't know what it means to say that good is opposed to evil, you know. But that's fine. I'm not going to.
I don't know what
I'm not going to press that. I'm not pressing that. I'm not pressing that, John. I'm just saying that Tom would be amused.
I'll just say why. Sometimes you can use the same phraseology I do, but when you say it, it can mean something. And let's say I get agreement based upon my understanding of it. I may not be agreeing to what you're thinking about it.
That's fine. I'm not pressing that objection. I just think it's amusing.
Are good people indifferent to evil?
Are good people indifferent? There are no good people.
Okay,
Jesus.
We're getting this myth of good people.
Jesus isn't
not a person.
You said people.
Well, there's three persons. There's three persons in the Trinity, right? So there are three people, right?
And they're good.
I don't necessarily look at the three persons of the Trinity as three people, because if it's three people, it would be considered like tritheism.
No, that's fine. You can say that the plural of person is persons, and that people, if it's a plural, is a plural of some other.
Yeah, three beings or more than one being.
I feel like
there are beings that are not people. That are not people.
Does this mean like
you're saying like none of us are good? Is just saying like all of us are.
No, but that's a Calvinist thing. Right? Yeah, that's a Calvinist.
Yeah.
No, it's Mark 10:18. No one is good but God alone. For Psalms 14:1.
Yeah, but
Romans 3. I mean, the list goes on and on.
I'll tell you what, John.
If we see a group of people watching a kid burn, and one of them is attempting to put the kid out, the fire out, and the other group is just watching the kid burn, like, where does your intuition pull you?
No. Don't appeal to intuition. Don't appeal to intuitions with John.
Create a thought experiment for this guy.
He'll bite every bullet. He'll bite every bullet.
Yeah,
he'll bite every bullet.
Josh, I have a question. Okay, were you there for the thought experiment about the person A and person B, person C? Were you there, Josh?
A little bit, but I was there when it like got.
Well, if you weren't, let me run it.
Like person Q, and it was like I was.